Stuck in this morning traffic, of course, bumper to bumper, trying to get there. Trying to get there. I got a lot to do today. Got my planner with me on the passenger seat. Gonna keep me on track on the stuff that I have aligned to do today. Trying to knock out some stuff before the temperature rise. What's going on, ANJ? What's going on with your big dog? I'm making some runs, man. Making some runs. It's currently 73 degrees, which is nice. That's some nice weather. That's some nice weather. Get ahead, get ahead. 73 degrees. To be kicking up into the 90s today. It was 90, got up to like 90, 97 yesterday. Pretty hot. If you caught you some shade, it was alright. Yeah, it feel good outside this morning. Yeah, I agree. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. My house is cold, so I got me some sleeves on. Sam be looking at me crazy when I turn the temperature up. I think it'd be like 73. But sometimes in the morning when you wake up, you feel like it's like 70 in there. It's cold. I'm a warm-blooded guy, man. Yeah, pretty much. I like to bump my AC up to like 70. I used to put it on like 75 throughout the day when like everybody's gone. Like I don't need it consistently running. Run out my bill. Put on 75 for like about 9 to 6. That keeps the bill down a little bit. Keep it from being super blazing hot in there. You don't reach 80 degrees in the house, right? But yeah, I'm actually headed out to that property again. A and J, I'm headed out to the property again, man. Hey, if y'all in the room, man, double tap the screen. I ain't saying you owe me, but act like you know me. Hit the like button. I'm headed out to go do double check on this property, ANJ, the one that I had to add on the irrigation line and get all that good stuff. Just going to double check on it because he sent me a message. He was like, hey, because he got like a side yard area, right? The houses are super close here. They like dang near stacked houses on top of each other to an extent with these new developments, and the houses are so close that it's like the neighbor's property is probably 10 feet away. He keep his, I don't know what he keep his AC on, but his AC condensation hose or whatever, it leaks, it drips. You know how you got that your AC that drips, it has a hose or something that drips out on the exterior of the property. And in between the houses, it's so much water that like it's too much water. It's drowning the root system of the new grass that I put down. I don't know if that was an issue before. I don't recall it being, but being that it was wet over there, we caught that rain. It was muddy. His AC throughout this full duration of that time never was completely off. Like, so the rest of the yard has dried up, but being that AC is consistently leaking, is keeping that soil wet over there. So he got like a 4-inch PVC pipe, and it's 2 feet deep. He put he had me put an aggregate in it because I told him I was already working over it. I was like, oh, I'll put it in there. He's like, yeah, if you could just put this 2 feet in the ground and put the aggregate in it or around it, that'd be great. I was like, cool. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I think it's gonna fill up because it's just a decent amount of water over a long period of time. So he said, I talked to him a couple days ago. He said he went and pulled it up. He drilled holes in the PVC to try to alleviate the water, like so it can actually penetrate through the soil and not necessarily fill up, but it's still filled up and it's still flooded. He texted me, he's like, man, I got to figure it out. He said, I'm gonna run a pipe to the clean out and you're gonna do all this extra stuff. So I'm like, whatever, dude, because at that stuff right there, I could have ran and I told him, I was like, hey man, if you want, I could just get a PVC and run it to the exterior drain that you already have. That way you don't have to worry about it. But he seemed like he's adamant about doing it himself, so I'm gonna step out of the way. At the end of the day, this is your house. I made a suggestion and I told you I'll do it, but that is something that was not, within the scope of work, but it is affecting like the grass. It's super wet over there. It's super wet over there. That grass got so much. It haven't been dry since I put it down. So at least one part of it. It's not necessarily the whole side yard, but just a part of it. So I gotta get that. I ain't really gotta get that situated. That's a him problem. He gonna figure that out. I'm going over there because I left my roller and my tamper, and I gotta run out and go grab my measuring wheel from a property that I went and estimated the other day. Oh boy, he ain't go with me apparently, and he didn't even follow up or nothing, boy. I promise you, when you estimate a property and then the people don't hit you back and they don't say nothing, it's like, bro, that's disrespectful. Keep the line of communication open. Let me have a fair opportunity to earn your business. Give me the fair opportunity to earn your business. Don't just, I send you a quote. Punctual now, punctual. I went there the same day he got the estimate. I told him I usually send it within 24 hours. Boom, I sent it the same day. So he got it, and I seen he opened it. Come on, man, I got a CRM. My CRM tell me you opened the estimate. So if you opened it, you had a thought when you opened it, being that you didn't make any selections or changes. And then the next day I say, hey, I just sent you the estimate, just wanted to make sure you received it. Boom, no response. He's like, oh, I received it, I'll be reviewing it. Okay, cool. Then number 3, I hit him with the hey, I just want to keep the lines of communication. I see you had an opportunity to review the quote. I wanted to get some feedback on, if you had any questions. And nope, bro, don't turn the Casper the Friendly Ghost. Nothing. And this is what I be talking about when I be wanting to charge people for my consultations when it comes to side installation, because people waste your time getting nothing done. But the reason that, he's just, he's just 1 out of the freaking 20 that I mean 2 out of the 20, I would say. 1 out of 10 people be just, shopping around, price shopping, and it's cool. I noticed the biggest opportunity for me is when I was charging people for those quotes, when I was charging people to do a consultation, I got less inquiries because I was filtering them out before I can even get to them. But once I get to them and I show them value, it's a really higher chance that I close than somebody else. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop charging for my consultation. What are we talking about? Like, I'll come out there, I estimate it, because they ain't me. Whoever you reaching out to estimate it, they're not me. And I feel like I deliver a quality consultation when it comes to giving people options. Like, bro, you can do this a few different ways you can slide it. This ain't my money, I say I know you want the front and backyard renovated, but you ain't got to do it all at once, because that could be very costly. How about this? I'll give you 2 different options, 2 different options of one, the front yard estimated, the backyard estimated. And how about this? Even to make it better, instead of just giving you one option of grass, because it is a cost difference between each grass. Zion, Georgia is $500 a pallet. Freaking Bermuda is $250 a pallet. So there's a difference with the cost. I can't act like there's not a difference with the cost. So I tell them, hey, I'll give you a few options, a few different grass options that'll work best for your environment. That way you can make an informed decision. That's our job as, the landscaper, the professional. You come there, you give them valid things that they can, valid solutions that they can apply to their lawn, rather they choose you or not. Hey, bro, I like you know what you're doing, dog. People wigging this morning. Hey, I know, dog. Don't turn it too home, boy. Let's get it, baby. They wilding this morning, boy. They is wilding. People cannot drive. Tighten up, my dog. I'm trying to let you over, homie. I'm trying to let you over. You got your flash on. Oh, you flag. You ain't doing nothing. But anywho, yeah. So our job as professionals is to give the people valid solutions to the problem that they're having with the lawn, whether that's drainage, irrigation, but primarily the lawn renovation, the grass. And when I present my best feet forward and I don't hear back from people, it's cool, it is cool. Usually the cheaper guy is not ideally what they're looking for. Once they get the result of what they paid for, people remember, and I feel like there's not too many people that I have conversation with that I don't leave an impression on when I give them options for their property. Like, because I come there to over deliver on value before I even sell anything. And I'm here, I ain't talking straight about the business. Who texting me, man? What's going on, brother? My brother-in-law texting me. My boy sitting that coolest morning that you got a jacket on. Oh my God, I walked out to take the dog out. And yeah, man. Yeah, it feel nice outside, man. It ain't even that cold. It ain't cold, but I had this on because I was in the house. And then I left out with it on, so I'm gonna put something else on. I got another shirt I can toss on or whatever, but yeah, man. Yep. Blinded by the light. Yeah, I can peel this off right now. Work my engine by having that AC on when it feels so nice out. Yeah, this ain't ideal to try to take off while I'm driving. But yeah, man, that's where I'm headed to. Headed to pull up on the old boy, check out the property, see what's going on, and see how I can make some improvements. In between time, I'm about to bust down and make muffin. Yes, Lord. Yeah. So after I do that, I've been getting a lot of inquiries, customers referring me to other customers. So man, I got some quotes to do today, and I feel better when I get quotes from people that I refer, because more than likely the conversation is, hey man, who did your lawn? You know what question came next, y'all? Oh man, well, how much did it cost? I like when that clarity has already been put out there. Saves me a little bit of time on them being sticker shock. I don't like people being sticker shock. Stuff costs and I can't get around the cost. And when they're having a conversation and are referred, they already know what the cost is. You best believe that. So I got 2 of those quotes to do today. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be, I feel like, locked in. But I'm doing a lot of little follow up right now. We got some rain, some heavy rain here in Charleston over the last week or two. Last week, and I feel like some of these lawns they've been having mushrooms and all these other things going on. So I'm just gonna double check, make sure we don't have any insect issues emerging or stuff like that. I was talking to one of my clients, right? And well, a prospect, and he was like, he had somebody install, grass like 3 years ago. St. Augustine, he caught, chink bugs and all these other. He had a infestation in his yard where his lawn declined. Right. He said something, and I think it is necessary to me. I need to start talking about this with some of my clients. Hold on, real quick, y'all. All right, I'm back. So about one of the customers mentioned something. Dang it! Let me make sure I got my wallet. A and J, man, you know you got all the money, man. I'm trying to get like A and J, dog. What's going on, Billy? I see you. What's happening? Hey, y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I ain't saying you owe me, but act like you know me. uh, but I was talking about
What are you making? I'm making art
all right, y'all. I'm bite. All right. So I was talking about how a customer mentioned something, and I need to talk about this with some of my current customers. I'll take notes when I'm working, y'all. And when people talk about certain stuff, it's a note in my head that, hey, maybe other people have these same questions. If this person mentioned this, it's very valid what he said. He's like, hey, he's like, man, I had guys install some grass 3 years ago. And he said, man, to be honest, it's coming from a side farm, so I don't know what their maintenance is like. I don't know how much they're mowing, how much they're spraying and treating for insects. He said this stuff has grubs, it has chink bug, it probably got all this stuff already in it, and we don't know. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. That's true. That's very true. I've ordered from Superside and a few of my side farms locally, and they always have something going on. You see spiders, all type of stuff. They have insects in it. So when you don't have a care plan, like say if that person 3 years ago didn't put any no type of insecticides as a preventative measures, they didn't treat the lawn at all, I can see how it can decline. You get what I mean? I can see how it can decline. You got grub worms in a new lawn that you just put down, and you didn't treat aware of it because you assume, hey, it's new, it's fresh, I don't need to do nothing to it, but that ain't necessarily true. So stuff like that is what I need to kind of talk about a little bit in some of my landscape videos when I'm talking to clients, because It is a good point, and that's why I do the post care. That's one really good reason why I do post care. You already don't pay me. I don't install the lawn. I don't moved on to my next thing, and now you got an issue that you don't know how to fix. That ain't cool. So standing behind the client and holding their hand through the process, I think helps build trust with what we do. Yes, Lord. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool talking to him, and he kind of gave me that to kind of make sure I'm communicating that with future customers. Because people don't, when I'm talking to people, when I'm selling in these jobs and I tell them, hey, we do post care, right? I mean, after we install the lawn, 90 days after, we're revisiting every 30 days to make sure make sure the lawn is establishing, because that's important. Like I say, this is an investment. It's pretty costly to do this type of work for yourself, and we don't want your investment to go to waste. So we want to make sure we got a 100% success rate with the establishment of the lawn. But people like that. People like that clarity. People like that clarity of knowing that you're not thinking of just, oh, I installed some grass for 10 grand, 15 grand, whatever, and nah, I don't hear from you. Nah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I think what I'm saying is the commitment. Commitment. Dang, the wife hooked you up with a haircut and a trimming, boy, looking fresh. What job site you on the way to? That sounds cool though. People like that communication and understanding. Yes, that's a fact, AJ. They like the communication and understanding, and they like to be in control. They like to be in control, to feel like, man, this person is taking care of me, and I know they're coming. Like, it builds assurance. But yeah, man. The wife hit me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She got me right. I've been cutting my hair for like, I don't even know how many years. Probably like 15 years. But my wife, she got me right. She got me right. She helped out too. She did actually help me with this cut. So yeah, shouts out to her, man. Holding the block down. You know me, I werewolf this thing. I'll werewolf it out for a minute. I was actually gonna grow my hair to a certain point though, or whatever. But yeah, she got me through there, man. So fresh, so. Hey, so you say that, right? You say so fresh, so clean, right? I just seen a blog post, a news post or whatever, and it said that Big Boy Outkast is thinking about embedding their song in a washing machine. I was like, that's funny. So fresh, so clean. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. I was like, man, people don't went crazy. That's kind of cool though. Get that money. Hey, Snoop Dogg will do it. Snoop Dogg don't play. My dog got cereal. He a wrestler. He a pastor. And he a actor. He a rapper. You name it. Yeah, man. Yeah, shouts out to the OGs, man. OGs. Oh, I'm headed to that job that I was telling you about, though. The one that is flooding and stuff like that. Hopefully, if I don't get pulled over because there's police behind me. And you know me, I'm DWI. No, GWB. There we go. He can be like, "Come here, boy. Today's your day." Yes, sir. He's on me, and he's going around. Woo-hoo. Man, I don't know how y'all feel about police. I'm not I hate the police type person or whatever, but I've had my run-ins throughout my life. I've had my run-ins. From South Carolina to Florida. Some of them, of course, was on me. I give. I'm not one to push blame. I take accountability. So I was hot on it. Hot boying it, driving on suspended license. I was actually habitual in Florida. My license was gone for like 5 years. I couldn't keep myself from behind the wheel. I was hot boying it. So they took my license for like 5 years. But on the flip side of that, I was blessed with the opportunity in the second life, South Carolina. Came up here, and they didn't have their license and stuff like that tied. Like it wasn't a one system. Like if you got one license in one state, you can't get one in others. So when I moved to South Carolina, I started off with a clean slate, brand new license. I can drive. Didn't have to go with all the SR22 insurance and stuff like that no more. I was like, hey, it's gonna work out. I say I've given a second opportunity. Second opportunity, baby. But I am a new man. New man. Hot boy here in Florida. Had 2 cars, y'all. 2 cars. I was like, bruh, I'm getting behind the wheel. I don't care if my license is suspended. I'm getting behind the wheel. I was young. I know better now. I kept getting choked up. Got a lot of ground to cover today. Yeah, man, I'm catching me a breakfast this morning. I told you, man, I'm on these good vitamins. They make me have an appetite. So I'm around here eating breakfast now, like I'm like I'm human or something. It's crazy. I gotta stop acting like this. I'm acting like I'm human or something, eating breakfast. What's happening? Sajad? How you say that? Yeah, I'm busting. I got this steak, egg, and cheese. Steak, egg, and cheese not McGriddle, McMuffin. Yeah, man. Take care of mother-in-law. Take care of mother-in-law, man. And Jay, say you about to go put up some safety bars so she don't fall. Yes, sir. Take care of mother-in-law. Ain't nobody do ask me. Just so. I wonder did I get a copyright from that video the other day. Usually I get a notification. I don't think I did though. It's coming. As those bots continue to analyze my videos, it's coming. Starting on the far part of where I'm working at, and I'm working my way closer to the area. I almost want to go on my website, and when people try to fill out inquiries, say we're not accepting clients. I'm very, very, very tempted to do that. You would say, why would you do that, Rob? I like to build anticipation. People want what they can't have. People want what they can't have. So they've done their research, they've looked around, they see all these other companies, everybody playing with them, but then you find this company that got a great amount of reviews, and also they look and you can see their work. They're on multiple platforms, and guess what? You can't work with them because they're full. But then I can collect their emails. Just collect their emails. Say, hey, we're not accepting clients right now, but when we do start accepting clients, we can notify you via email to let you know when we're accepting clients. Because I actually do want to just be project based right now. Like, not to say I shouldn't be taking on like weed control customers because it's late, super late in the season, but I guess I need to do better at communicating, y'all. That's my weak point sometimes. I tend to want to communicate when I have solutions and not just fluff. Because I understand that people are results driven. They don't want any and everybody can tell you an excuse, whether it's reality or not. Like, people don't want no excuse. They want results. That's just what it is. They want results. They don't want your excuses. You can keep your excuses. They want results. So when you feed them an excuse, that's what 98% of the people just gave them. They don't want to hear that. They do not want to hear it. They want results. What's happening? I need to hire for where I'm weak at. I'm weak at communicating at times. I'm very good at early on communicating, onboarding, etc. I even communicate with my follow-up and stuff like that, but I fall short when it's, I guess, a great amount of people that I have to do some follow-up on. Like, let's say if I got 20 people or 15 people that I need to follow up on, somewhere along that road, if I'm not checking them off on a checklist, I'm gonna forget somebody. That's just what it is. Like right now, if I look at my phone, I can look and see the last 20 messages is from people that need a response. I communicated with some, but I'm trying to prioritize. I try to prioritize who I'm communicating with and stuff like that. Because once you start communicating, people, and you start talking, people want a solution. They don't want you just to. I know people just don't want to waste time talking, and that's what I feel. Like I know I don't. Like if I already understand an issue, understand a problem, and it's a clear solution to the problem, when I communicate that person to that person or whatever it is, I should be coming with a solution and not just regurgitating. Hey, I know we have a problem that we already talked about, and I haven't planned for it, but I'm just letting you know that I'm communicating. I have an issue with that. It's like, if you don't want lip service, they want results. Man, I don't even know if I got mine. It's cool. Trying to figure out how I freaking left my measuring wheel at that guy's house. I'm going to get that. I think it was like $60. I'm about to go get it as soon as I leave here. What's happening? What is going on? All these faces, man. Hello. Man, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about ANJ. I was trying to understand what he was talking about. I thought from a foreign place. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about in his language. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm dressed so clean. I'm about to get to this property and listen to that. Alright, I think I just made it to the neighborhood. Woo! Oh, I wanted to pull up on the neighbor. See what's up. Because it's like 3 people getting pools installed around here. And I'm looking at these new houses being built in this neighborhood, dog, and I be trying to figure out, like, who do the landscaping? Because that's what I need to get plugged in with. Who do the landscaping as far as the sod? Some nice lawns out here now. Majority of these lawns, I would say 90% of them is centipede. The other ones are, it's a handful of people that got, Bermuda and zoysia lawns. I see rarely any St. Augustines. I don't see any St. Augustines out here. Speaking of St. Augustine, is that St? Nope, nope, that's not St. Augustine. It's just a Bermuda lawn that doesn't look too great. That Bermuda looks good. I'm trying to wait to go to my mother-in-law's because I want to see how the property turned out after you got to taking the dirt, all that dirt out. Oh yeah, I gotta roll that piece. I'm about to roll it a little bit, but it turned out pretty decent. Man, I need help with my peace of mind. Guess one section of my lawn and it's giving me problems. It's been giving me problems for 8 years. Yeah, that's a while. Yeah, we need to get some fixing going on. Hey, I'm about to pull up on this lawn though. I'm gonna show you how we looking just when we pull down the street. You know what I'm saying? You see all these thinned out looking lawns, but you see me? Boom. We green, baby. We green. And this is the part that I had to replace right here, the two brown ones. But it's coming along. This lawn is green. I'm gonna put my sweater on because I can't get out with no real nigga shirt on. I'm like, dang, bro, you got a forever rich. You know what I'm saying? We just paid you 15, right? And you gonna come out with this shirt on like that? Like you forever rich? Nah. Let me humble myself. The lawn's looking really good, dog. I'm about to go through. Let's go give you a little bit of an overview, homie. Put my cool guy hat on. So this area out here is where it was puddling. Ooh, squishy. The irrigation just run this morning. I leave the irrigation running for about 20 minutes, so it should be squishy out here. I'm probably gonna back off that frequency. I think it's a little bit too much. Might be too much. All this is green. You see we got some sedges popping up. That's yellow nut sedge. You get sedges and stuff like that when you water a lot. So let's expect it. Let me text the customer real quick. So you know I'm here. All right. So as I step into the back, this whole area right here, if you remember when I started out, I dug up all of this just last week. So it getting properly watered right now as necessary. I'm about to roll it. See how everything turned out. Yeah, right along here is where I did a lot of digging. And right now I'm gonna do some rolling. Yeah, you hear the squishiness? I actually want it like this when I'm rolling it. So I'm gonna get to it, y'all. First thing I'm gonna do is adjust this frequency, the irrigation, because it's watering too long. So I'm gonna go to run times and start times. See, one at 6 a.m. and one at 11. I'm gonna turn the second one off right now because it's too much. It's overkill. Let me just turn it off. Let's see. Boom. Alright, so I got that one turned off. And then first one come on. I think the run times need to be adjusted as well. Zone 1 is fine. Zone 2, I got that for 2 minutes. Let me go double check. This is zone 2, the side yard, which is completely wet. Oh, it's doing good over here. Jeez. Alright, so this is actually much better. Yeah, this is much better than I wanted. Than I thought it was gonna be. You hear this? This is where the problem is. Super squishy right here only. It's not squishy over there. It's not really squishy over here. But right here, super squishy. I'm gonna roll this because I want to try to push some of that water out. And I'm not gonna turn the irrigation on for this zone because I think the lawn will do fine without it. At least for like a week. I'll come back and adjust it if I need to. So I'm gonna turn zone 2 completely off. It's too much water, it's too wet. So zone 2, nothing. So that zone 2, I don't even want it to turn on. Zone 3 is the front yard. I got it running for 10 minutes. I think that's fine. Zone 4 is the backyard. And the backyard is doing good. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna leave it on for 15 minutes. Now I got it set correctly. It's one of those things where you just gotta keep retesting. This is my tamper I left. This is my ruler. But I'm about to get the rolling because I said I wanted it squishy on A&J because when you're trying to smooth out a lawn, it's really hard to do if it's solid, you know what I mean? Like what you're rolling, you get what I mean? But when it's squishy, that material, that ground material actually shifts to where it can actually flatten out. And as it dries, you get into that fixed position that you kind of want it to. So I'm gonna roll it right now. This is a good time, perfect time to roll it while it's squishy like that. When it's really like wet and saturated, that's when it's a good time to roll. And anyway, I ain't saying like this should be super muddy, but if I hear a little, water here and there, I'm cool with that because I can move that water a little bit when I'm rolling it or whatever. I'm actually gonna load this. I think I'm gonna put some more water in this. Nah, I think it's good. It's pretty heavy. I'm gonna roll this back lawn though. Get to it. Let y'all hang out with me. Let's see.
This roller be working me, boy. First, the phone wanted to take a nosedive. What's going on, Jeremy? Taking it easy. Yeah, so I did adjust the irrigation to one frequency because it's too wet over there.
Yeah, and I'm about to head to Lowe's. I'm gonna get a mower. But I just wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't dare mow that side right now.
Oh yeah, oh
It
yeah,
would be a disaster.
oh yeah.
But with that heavy rain, I'm telling you, I think her rain gauge filled up like 15 inches.
Yeah.
I get dumping. I just got so irritated because you can just sniff, all the rain just comes and just.
Yeah, definitely a bunch.
It doesn't
of
get a lot of sun on that side. Their rainwater, so I'm trying to do everything I can to keep the water from that side and stuff like that.
For the most part, it seemed like it's literally just that specific part, and even the water frequency up there, I bumped it down. I literally had it on 2 minutes. That's super low.
Yeah.
But it's still too much when it's wet like that. So I just turned it off for right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna monitor it and I'll adjust it as needed. This side here is actually hooked to that side zone.
Oh, okay.
Because they're small areas,
Yeah.
and the heads on them, they need to put a short output for a short amount of time because the water output is pretty high. But yeah, I'm just kind of rolling it right now because it's pretty wet.
Yeah, I mean for this side right here, like again, I mean I think he backwashed, and I saw like the hose like just not really put up and stuff yesterday when he came and do it, and I think the gauge looked a little bit down, so I don't know if he backwashed, but it's still kind of like squishy here. Like when people are like, oh, let me see the pool, I'm like, okay, like I mean what used to be soggy is now everything along the fence. Like as soon as you come to the gate, as long as you go straight to the fence line, it's all nice and stiff and everything. So I'm like, dang, this is good. But coming up or anything like that, even when I go when I go to clean the pool or vacuum it, I'm like, I try to stay away from the pumper. I try to be super close to the house. I'm like walking the line next to the house because I don't want to get around there.
Yeah, I actually, so being that the water frequency is off there, even if he did like backwash it or whatever, the water come out, it should dry up shortly because it's not like soft. Yeah, it's not completely soft. That's why I rolled it just now because I know the irrigation did come on twice. I did have it set to come on at 6 a.m. I think 5:30 to 6 a.m. and then it came on again at 11 a.m. Those two time frames, just because I wanted to make sure to have enough water to go throughout the day. I try not to never ever water at night, just because that's how fungus is. Fungus is coming in when you water at night because the humidity, it doesn't dry, so it'll stay wet overnight. Next thing you know, you're like, well, I got this brown spot, and it's a fungus kind of.
Well, and is that little corner piece that was underwater or something like that? I know we got like just random, like. Barely here. I mean, they came and did this finally.
Oh man, I didn't even notice that.
I know, yeah, and I saw them peeling back. I was like, God damn! I was like, I've been waiting on forever because they did this, and then they did it all the way to there too.
Nice. That actually looks nice and clean. I didn't even notice over here working. I did not even pay attention.
So now it all looks squared off and stuff like that, like real nice and stuff. So
yeah,
but I mean, yeah, we just have like very little. But and I know, I mean. When I see the rain come down, I'm like, oh, it's gonna look, that's gonna help and stuff like that. But I mean, that's really all and then this one.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I'm gonna need to make an adjustment because I adjusted like the heads and stuff, and this area is getting coverage. But if I'm not mistaken, they actually had a head right here at one point. It was a head right here that covered this area because they like to triangulate. They put one in that corner, one over there, and they both cross paths in the middle. Gotcha. And they both kind of hit this area, but there was a head right here that was doing a 180. So I might put another head there to do a 180. I hate to keep digging, but if I see a problem, I might as well adjust it before.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I think this was green before. I don't really know.
It was green before I started digging. Yeah, before I started digging, I kind of.
And I don't know how it works with this. I mean, is it you have to like rake it out, like?
What's that?
So like when you get patches like this, is it best to rake it out? Because I mean.
No. Don't touch that. No. Okay. No. All of what you see come back. Yeah. This.
Okay.
It's very dominant. Like anything you see brown, pretty much can come back. Really. This is Bermuda lawn we're talking about. This stuff is kind of resilient in that way. It definitely comes back.
And I don't know if they smashed everything down when they were on their hands and knees doing all the tile work. Now, it's all good, and then it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't recall it being a dip there, but I can build that back up with a little bit of compost. Did they do any cutting, as you know, or did they just kind of? It looked like they kind of. I can't
Well, you
even tell
left
how
them a
much.
good gap.
Yeah,
You did. You left a real good gap for the tile to go in, so they didn't, it really looked like they were just like trying to like go like this,
yeah.
and just and
Slide
get
it
it
up
nice
in
and
place.
tight. Yeah, and then they kind of just rolled everything back. And then I came through here and I was like, anything that was done, I was like tucking it nice and tight and then stomping it down.
Gotcha.
Trying to get it, trying to get that grass all nice and flush with, like even like this right here. But
Gotcha. But yeah, so I think a lot of the
because
stuff that
they're done. Really, they're just going to be coming out to mess with stuff like this. So they're actually done messing with the sides, anything like that.
Gotcha.
And I don't even know when they're going to come. It took forever to get them to come to the side, but I don't know when they're going to come to do this kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Right now, we're just sitting cosmetic type stuff.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be basically continuing to monitor throughout the days to make sure everything come together. Like this area here, not too worried about none of this stuff over here. Everything's greening up like it's supposed to. It's really just time. When it's a new lawn, everything was brown, as you can see at the beginning.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of brown. It wasn't really green. That's why I was like, I'm not really pleased until it's green.
And honestly,
But-
I'm telling you, it's all gonna, you'll all get to see the. I know it's gonna do wonders once it just gets just a little bit.
Yeah.
I
And look,
mean,
see-
honestly, if it gets just a little bit mowed down.
Yeah, and it's a little bit little soft here because of course the irrigation day. I had it for 2 minutes. I don't think that was that long, and it's not coming on at 11. I turned it off for 11 because
Okay.
I'm like, it's too wet. It's too wet there, and it's too wet here right now. We just need a little bit of time to let it dry up. I'll turn it back on probably within the next few days.
I'll keep it on. Hopefully, we don't get any rain today. Hopefully, we don't get any rain tomorrow. Maybe I can mow. So I'm gonna go get the mower today, but hopefully I can mow maybe Thursday, maybe. But hopefully,
Oh yeah, Friday definitely will probably be a good window.
Okay.
And yeah, when you mow it, you'll start to see how everything starts to kind of green up and start to actually all these seams and lines. You almost don't see lines now.
Well, I'm
but-
telling you, I was gonna probably. I think it does 1 to 4 inches, so I think I was gonna probably 2 inches, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5
take
should
just barely
yeah.
the top off.
Oh yeah, and that should
And
be
it's-
fine.
it's
It's gonna
that-
make it push grow. You'll see. You'll be like, oh.
Yeah, it's that Toro recycler too, so it's supposed to suck all the grass straight
Okay.
and double cut it and whatever and stuff like that. I'm gonna bag everything, so I don't, because I eventually want her to let the dogs out here and stuff like that to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. 'Cause she's taking them
Yeah.
she's been taking them across the street ever since we started.
Yeah.
I told her, don't be, let's give the grass a chance, this, that, and everything else. So
Yeah.
ever since you started and everything like that, and still this morning she takes them across the street to go to the bathroom.
It's almost there. As soon as we get this to dry up, I think she should be fine. She
Yeah.
don't have to go across because in reality, it's rooted already. Like this, I had a struggle even getting this stuff up. That's why it took me so long.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
I gotta dig because I didn't want to really like pull the roots up for the most part. I want those roots to kind of stay established.
Yeah.
And basically, once I put it back down, hey, they're gonna keep pushing. Everything you see that's white, when you pull this up, that's pretty much the grass trying to establish.
Okay.
And yeah, I may have to make one adjustment over there, I think. But I'm gonna monitor it. I'm gonna monitor it over the next few weeks because I did just dig all this up. All of these, you see brown spots everywhere because I kind of stunted it just slightly just by pulling it up. But
Okay.
this stuff bounced back. It's pretty good at dealing with stress. But yeah, the pool's looking amazing, man. When you gonna jump in, man?
We swim every now and then, yeah. It's cool this morning. It's a nice cool morning.
Oh my God, this is amazing this morning. I was like, this is the morning you get ahead. You're gonna see some of this pop up, and this is what I'll be looking for. When you see this, it just means it's a lot of moisture in those areas. And
Yeah, I mean, we still got that one along the fence.
What?
That big one.
Has it been there since the beginning?
I feel like it.
That's crazy. He's
I feel like that was like from the very, very, very beginning.
Yeah, I don't need this stuff. What? And I got grass just sitting here. Sitting. I ain't putting stuff back. Yeah. It's green. Yeah, all this stuff bounced back though, but yeah, I'm gonna I'll be spot treating with the weed control applications.
okay.
I try not to put a full lawn application, especially when it's a new lawn. Just because you can hinder some of the growth of what we're trying to have. Trying to focus
Yeah.
on offense right now. Let it grow, and spot treat as needed. But pre-emergence, we won't be putting one of those down until, I think I may put one down because the lawn is established, it's rooted. Usually they recommend not to put it down the first year because it's a root pruner per se. It kind of thins out the root system. But this grass I know will do well, and I'll be putting something down to kind of just make sure we don't have any crabgrass or any weeds, because it's easy to prevent that stuff for next season than to have to deal with it when it's here next season. Like using selective herbicides can get really costly, and not only costly, but it's just harder to control some of the weeds if you can prevent them.
Okay.
So pre-emergence is definitely the way to go. But yeah, I'll be keeping you up to date. I just wanted to make sure I tapped in with you. I saw you text, and I was like, man, I don't know how I overlooked Mr. Jeremy's text. Let me get out there.
Oh, I was was it supposed to?
Oh yeah. It was definitely supposed to come on though. Yeah, I had it definitely, because usually for the first 3 weeks I water it twice a day, 6 a.m., 11 a.m. That's usually my recommended time, just because I know it gets pretty hot.
Yeah.
Just throughout this part of the season. If it was March, I would probably say, hey, you could just water once a day and you should be fine. But being that it's a little bit hotter, and the lawns dry out a little bit more throughout the summer than the spring, so that's why I kind of make sure I have a double frequency. Some people water 3 times a day, which is it's kind of overkill.
Yeah.
Not necessary unless you're doing like 5 minutes or something crazy, but I think twice should suffice. But right now we're at once. Once should do fine with this lawn.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get up and start rolling that front piece because it's wet right now, and I think it'll help me out with some of those areas that I'm trying to smooth out. Blinded by the light. I don't know. I feel some type of way sometimes, y'all, when I don't have when I wear shades. I don't like to wear shades, and sometimes I don't even like to wear hats when I'm talking to people, because I want to be transparent. I want to look in people's eyes when I'm talking to them, and I don't want to be hiding behind those shades. I feel like people who wear shades when they're talking to me sometimes, they don't be keeping it real. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong. I feel like it's easier for somebody to lie to you when they're not looking you in your eyes. That's just my opinion. That don't make it the truth, y'all. That don't make it the truth. It's just like I feel like the reference that I have for shades, right, is kind of like the same reference that I feel like people should have for online. It's easy for somebody to lie when they ain't really got to deal with you in person. Like people say, I bet you don't say that to my face. Oh man, it's hot, bro. I can't have it put on. I'm gonna put my hat on, but let me put my vest on for a minute, because it's hot, y'all. I'm cooking out here. I'm trying to get my roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? My true early 2090 babies know what that's about. Listen, I ain't telling you owe me, but act like you know me and hit that like button, because you're in the room. All you gotta do is double tap the screen. Just boom boom. That's all it takes. Just boom boom. Just double tap. It ain't gonna hurt you. I promise that the screen don't bite. Go take care. Go take care. Have a good day, my boy. I'll text you later. Yes, sir. I'll holler at you later, man. Later, ANJ. I gotta get my roll on. Oh, this area out here, as you can see, it's kind of puddled. See that? It ain't supposed to have all this water right here. It's a lot of water. So I ripped up all this, and let me actually show y'all what I did, because this is perfect. I'm gonna show y'all what I did, man. Come on now. Let me show you what I did. I just found out this new little trick. I've been getting hold on. What's this thing doing? Let me see if y'all can see me. Alright, let me see if I can show you exactly what I was working on here. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? Alright. So check out this background. See this background right here? That's this current area that I'm about to show you right now. Let me show you. I'm gonna take the green screen off. Where are you, green screen? Dang it. Back. Boom. I'm fumbling out here in these streets, y'all. Alright, video. Bring the video back. I'm fumbling. I'm trying to show y'all this trying to show you this area that I'm currently working on. But the green screen keep popping up, so it's messing me up a little bit. Man, I gotta get to work. Let me come out of here and come back in. Alright, so check this out. This area right back here is what I had to work on. I'm trying to move myself off the screen so y'all can see it. See that? That's what I had to fix. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take the green screen off. And you're gonna see basically that area where it's soil at. I actually had to build that up and put compost there. Like this area right here. I had to put compost all through here. And of course right here. This new side piece at. And I'm gonna take this off. And now this is what it currently looks like. Come on, green screen, bro. Come on, green screen. Took you off, bro. How you coming back? This is wild. This is wild. This is shenanigans. This thing is wild, and I'm trying to show y'all specifically what I got going on, but it ain't playing in my favor right now. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, finally. So this is actually what it looks like right now. So I moved all of this stuff right here, built it up, put some compost, and then I put the grass back down. I need to smooth it out though. I need to roll it. That way it's making a smooth transition, because I could see some areas right here where I had the irrigation running a little too long. It's puddling still. I don't want it to puddle at all. Eventually, unfortunately, in the near future, I'm going to have to level this lawn with sand, because throughout the process of doing the lawn renovation, I chose to do it at the bad time. I wish I would have held off, but I didn't. Get the rolling. Get my roll on, y'all. Y'all can see me. Probably can't. You probably can't see me there yet. Man, it's hard to show y'all this work, but gotta get to it. Oh yeah.
Hot out here, y'all. What's going on? What's happening? coming along. Come on. This lawn is freaking amazing. Be done is some mowing. He's actually going to pick up a mower. But everything is looking amazing on this side. Not too many issues. We got one issue at the front, slight issue where it's puddling. Over on this side, he got a drainage issue that he needs to address as far as the AC unit. Y'all see these runners coming out. This grass is doing really well, but I appreciate y'all joining. I got to make some content for my business. I'll be tapping back in with y'all later. I'll tap back in with y'all later. Appreciate you joining. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like. All you gotta do is double tap the screen. Double tap. That's all it takes. Double tap the screen. Later.